Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
What's up, everybody? You watching Aquafunk with Jay the Angel Freak, and today I'm going to be going over basically a little update on what I'm doing and what's going on and how I'm setting myself up for a good 2018. Pretty much all week I've been, I don't want to call it networking because that sounds like work. I actually been BSing and talking with a lot of other YouTubers out there that put their videos out, leaving comments, getting comments back. And I'll be honest, the feedback from everybody has been very positive. Number love for all of you guys out there who are doing it. And I hope to be at your level at some point. A couple of people that I've been talking with recently, they're new, but you know they're on fire. You know they got that drive, and I enjoy that individual passion that these people are putting out there. For instance, Andy's Angels. If you haven't caught him yet, he's putting out like a video a day. On his stuff, and you can tell he's not doing it. He's doing it because he's having fun. So, Della's Guppies, she's out there doing her thing with her guppies, and I can see big things for her. Master Aquatics, he's doing his things now. He hits me up every so often with some good stuff. I've been catching up a lot on old episodes of IFG, the Inquisitive Fish guy. I don't even need to go into really him and what he's doing because all y'all already know him and y'all subscribe to him. You know you are. I am. In fact, he's probably the most individualist person I watch. I really enjoy watching him. He's very intense. I like characters. You know what I mean? And he's a serious. He's got a serious individual character about him that's infectious. You can't stop watching him, you know. like his intro. Hold up, wait, don't make me laugh. What's up, YouTube? I'm back. Today we're gonna be going over SpongeBob SquarePants. Is he a nuisance to your aquarium, or is he just a misunderstood, lovable little yellow sponge? Don't forget to mash that sub button. I be mashing the sub button. I'm already subscribed, but I gotta mash it and then unsubscribe. I gotta mash it again to subscribe back to him. So he's probably getting, you know, he's just intimidating. I gotta hit the button, man. He scares me a little bit, you know. But I don't know. I think about him all the time. He's just intense, very intense guy. Anyway, whatever. Let me talk about what I got going on here. Cali Green Bale Angels. My very first video was on these guys. In fact, I wasn't even gonna get into this whole YouTube making videos things, but I never seen these guys. I was so excited about them that I had to share. And then, you know, now I'm like, I don't know, six videos in or something like that. So let me go over what's going on with them. Them jokers right there, they putting on really good size to them. I got a new addition to them. I put in a long fin albino pleco, whatever you are. I know a lot of you pleco people, they're serious about that pleco. But since I had a fish tank, there was only pleco, so it's pleco. Actually, I have to think to say pleco. So pleco, so, see, plecos. Plant right there. And if you watch my first video, you can see how much that's grown. This plant over here, this plant hasn't really grown any taller, but it has grown out, and I see runners on it. Wisteria up there, ain't doing nothing. Same old, same old. I'm dosing with Flourish, but I don't see no change in the wisteria. Maybe it's because, I don't know, because I intended to put wisteria in there so it could propagate and grow and just take care and help me with my nitrite. And that's why it's not working. These guys, experiments. Let me give it a shot. What else? You know, they look cool. I throw them in there. The ones that I didn't intend on having and doing anything with, thriving. The ones that I purposely got for a reason, goose eggs, nothing. So, anyway, yeah, them guys are getting bigger. They need to be moved out. They need to be moved out. So, Calvus and Compressiceps. These guys, I got them because I was interested. I you know how like when you're searching around on the internet or YouTube and you end up somewhere, you're like, why am I here? What am I doing? That's what happened with these guys. They I was curious about Africans because I got so many African guys out there, African YouTuber guys, African cichlid fish keepers are out there that I was interested. I was like, what's the hype? What's the big hype? So, you know, I'm flipping around. Anyway, I end up with the Calvuses. And then I was like, yeah, I've seen them 100 times. They look cool. But then as I did a little bit more looking into them, I realized it wasn't just Calvus, it was Compressiceps. I went over this before. At any rate, I had to get me another Compressiceps because the gold-head Compressiceps was bullying around the Calvus, the white Calvus. So, and as you can see, I did some more escaping to it to make it more natural and make them more comfortable. I like it a lot. I'm actually very impressed. I'm kind of, y'all might find it messy, but I don't know. There's a sense of natural messiness to it that I see. You know, Mother Nature's a little messy. So, but yeah. So I put in this other guy in there because it was my intent was to find the differences in the two species. The Calvus and the Compressiceps that I always thought was just one. But you can't really judge characteristics from individual species, like individuals of that species. So I have one Compressiceps, one Calvus, and they do what they do. How do I know that's not just what that particular fish does and not what that species does? So my plan was to get another Calvus, another Compressiceps, but have them look completely different so that I can tell all four apart. And if the two Calvuses are doing the same thing, then I know that that's a species trait. If the two Compressiceps are doing the same thing, that's a species trait. So I didn't want to start out with, you know, just throwing a whole bunch of fish in there at once. So I went ahead and I got the red fin Compressiceps because I when he's adult, he wasn't going to look nothing like the gold head or the Calvus, and I wanted to be able to tell all of them apart easily. And I'm going to end up getting, in a couple days from now, a black Calvus. So all four of them will be distinctively different so I can tell who's doing what. I also put in a type of Synodontis in there, catfish, to help, you know, mix up the sand because the food sometimes, it always drops to the bottom pretty fast, and I wanted the you know, something to clean up the sand. And I'm kind of disappointed. To be honest with you, I saw a Synodontis for a cheap price and I grabbed him. Don't know what he is. I've been looking at Synodontises, but he's young, and so I don't know what he's gonna look like as an adult. And he hides all the time. So that's what's going on with my Synodontis. My Tanganyika tank right there. Keep these guys in here for a couple months. They have been showing some interesting things, like when I first got the tank, the Compressiceps would push the Calvus. Then I got the other Compressiceps with the anyway, they calmed down now. The new scape got them more comfortable, so they spend a lot of time in the middle of the tank. They're not afraid of me when I come up to the tank because they realize I'm the guy who feeds them. So that's that. Let's see. Let's come around this side. I got a new breeding pair of angels. I got water on the floor from somewhere. I think it's anyway, it just drops. I think it's splashing from. I got these tanks are open tops, and I gotta put a tops on them, but that's for a later date. So anyway, I got this new breeding pair of angels, and they're actually very big, but they grew fast in that 90, and they're breeding now, and they laid their first spawn, and it was a hot mess. I had eggs scattered all over the place. The male wasn't fertilizing right away. He kind of took too much time to get to them. The eggs will look. Usually when angels breed, it's in a nice little line. In fact, I'll show you. I got my goldens right here. They just spawn, and it's nice rows, really nice rows. So anyway, that spawn didn't make it. It's a new pair, first time, second time spawning, and they'll get it. I'm in no rush, you know. What else? My 90. I still got all these guys in my 90, right? I need to rehome them because I need to make room for my Cali Greens and my Veils right here. So if you're in the northern New Jersey area, NYC, and you want some adult angels, some of them, you know, if you buy them at the store, they can be pretty pricey, anywhere from $25 to $75. You know, I just want to make sure they get a good home. And if you're watching this, or if you know somebody, you know, and you have access to my channel, then I know you're getting the information that you might need, and you could always contact me with questions, and I feel better about that. So one of the stipulations, if you're not subscribed to my channel and you got the information from somebody else, is I'm gonna go ahead and make sure, you know, you subscribe to this channel so that you could always contact me somehow, some way, or, you know, somebody you're actively trying to be the best fish keeper you can. So that's one of my stipulations, but that's really my only stipulation. If you have been thinking about setting up an aquarium, but you don't have it yet, contact me. I'll hold on to them for you. If I know you're going through all that trouble, I feel better that the fish will be taken care of properly. So, anyway, that's about it for right now. So, all you guys out there, don't forget to sub if you haven't subbed yet. If you watching somebody else, sub them too. You know, this is how we know we're doing a good job. When we see progress in that sub number, then we know we're on the right track, and it keeps us motivated when we see that sub number go up. You know, especially some of the guys in my lower sub bracket. You know, it lets us know we're doing something right. So anyway, until the next time, take care of yourself, take care of your family, take care of your fish.